everyone, we're trying to get some internet going on here. I hope you can see us. We're going to try an AT&T hotspot, I think. Verizon was blazing, and then all of a sudden it just slowed down right at 3 o'clock, almost like it knew. They throttled at the tower or something. But I'm running a speed test right now. I'm getting about 10 megabits up. Well, now it's back up to 17 or 18 download. And I was getting about 2 or 3 upload. Anyway, say hello to everybody, baby.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hey. Now watch the upload here. 12, 0.12, 0.8, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. You guys can't even see us. You need to be outside where the people are. Most of the people are gone.
Well, it's hot outside.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and ask you, can you see us, though? Can you see us?
Mel says we sound good.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So we're going to give this a try now. We do have a backup here.
Go ahead and thank you, everybody.
All right. Let me see if I can find everybody. You guys, wow, we've got a good crowd in here today. Savannah.
Yep.
We got Shanna Crab.
Shanna Crab.
We also have D with Foreverland RV, as well as
Chief. Hi, Chief. D.
We
Good
missed
to
you
see
guys.
y'all.
They said the picture's just kind of fuzzy.
Oh, I know. It's going to be
We're
fuzzy.
just blurry people.
We're constantly out of focus, especially here at Slo Mojo.
Mainly because we're in a food coma most of the time.
I know.
But anyway, so hello, Doreen. It's so good to see you here.
Hey, Doreen. Thank you for the swag.
Well, actually, it's not from Doreen. It's just camping is my favorite therapy.
Hey,
in the black letters,
I just saw the black letters, camping therapy. We're going to call it your swag, Doreen.
Yeah.
There you go, camping therapy.
But anyway, we've got Papa Drew here.
Hey, Papa Drew, how's that bus coming, man?
And I hope you heard me. We have Cruising with the Colemans here.
Wow, Cruising with the Colemans. Glad that y'all are here. We really appreciate you being here.
RV Ashes in April.
RV Ashes in April. Today. Good.
Gosh, let me go up to the top. Of course, Jolly Craze. She's driving and listening.
Yep.
Nursing Our Travel Bug says Heidi Ho.
Good.
James Catanese is here. We really missed you, James, but we understand.
Yep.
And Over the Hill.
We're going to hook up with you sooner or later, James.
We may show up in your driveway one day just so we can meet up with you. John from Over the Hill RV. Let's see. And of course, Melanetti.
Right.
And Arkansas Woodcutter is here. We got to meet them yesterday.
Mark and
Jessica.
Mark and Jessica, that's right. And we had church this morning.
Yeah.
Mark read us or preached a sermon on the well. And that was great. It's good to have church this morning, Mark. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We had a great time. And it was fun watching Mark eat last night.
Oh, my God.
He ate a little bit of everything.
Oh, no, not a little bit of everything. You got these big old buckets. Like one was 3-pound bucket of crawfish. And I think they got another bucket of shrimp. And then they got the big plate, the big boil. Oh, my gosh. The Aloha Conk is here. Well, aloha to
Hello,
you.
JW.
Good to see you. And I'm just about caught up, I believe. Charlie Grace has given us a thumbs up. Dan, the vintage RVer.
Hello, Dan.
And Johnny's Journey. Hey.
Yeah, we got 18 folks in the room. We appreciate it. The internet has been kind of coming and going.
Well, we tried to upgrade. And since we've upgraded, it's gotten really kind of shady on us.
Well, I don't think that's the upgrade that does that.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, even Slo Mo here has a little bit of trouble trying to find the right tower. And I've been plundering for cell towers all morning, trying to hit one. But if we really kind of phase out, let us know in the chat. That way I'll know where we are as far as the signal quality for the upload. But to let you know where we are at Betty Jean and Keith. That is the Slow Momentum homestead here in Bastrop, Louisiana.
I wouldn't say Betty Jean for BJ now, unless you're talking about the rig.
KT and BJ.
Yes.
KT and BJ are our host for Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous 2022. And we had a great time last year, and we've had a wonderful time this year.
Yes.
And we're going to be rolling out tomorrow. We've been here right at a week.
Yep. Came in on Monday and leaving on Monday.
We have had a great time. A little later, I'm going to show you a video of a lot of the channels that were here. A lot of channels didn't get to make it. They had rigs break down. I know that Blue Wave Bob and Debbie, they didn't get a chance to come, but they made these cups. The Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous 2022, and sent us a bunch of these. Bob and Debbie, we certainly appreciate it. Also, Chief and Dee sent some prizes.
Yes.
And Mel and Nettie from... Can y'all hear that air horn?
What air horn?
Yesterday we had the Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous Blowhard competition #1, the first annual.
Okay.
And we had to see who had the loudest air horns, and it was KT and BJ's rig, the Travel Supreme, and it was Mel and Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless, and their rig, the Prevo, and of course me and Miss Barbara's Matilda, the Valencia. And I want to put a video out on it, and you'll have a chance to see who won that competition. But that was KT blowing his air horns right there. Do it again, KT. Just checking to see if he's listening.
Yeah, that was KT's air horn, and Mel says it's loud because Mel installed it.
Mel installed it, that's right.
And anyway, Charlie Gray said she got a teaser of the air horns on her TikTok. So if you go to her TikTok page, we've got Paul and Megan from.
So
Dreaming
yeah,
Out
there's
Loud.
a teaser. There he is. Those are loud air horns. 105 decibels.
What you did?
I'm digging. Go ahead.
I can't breathe. You got to
Go
grab
ahead.
my gun. But anyway, we've had a great time here. We're sorry that a lot of folks weren't able to make it, but the best thing about any kind of meetup is you're going to meet somebody that you know on YouTube, but you haven't met for the first time.
Right.
And we were able to do that. So, old friends for the first time. Wonderful. So we had a great time with that. We had a lot of food. Barrett from the Gimpy Camper, he cooked his butt off. He always does.
He always does.
If you ever go anywhere or you're thinking of having a meetup of your own, invite him.
Yeah.
Because he'll feed you.
But they rolled out this morning, or actually midday.
Midday.
Yeah.
Midday. Anyway, yes, if you all don't know already, Slo Mo now owns the RV that Mel and Nettie had, as Mel and Nettie got himself a Provost. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yep, it is.
Inside and out. And it was really... Anyway, we've had a great time here. Lots of food, lots of good people, lots of music. I think everybody had a chance. There's a little bit crazy L and J. We got to meet them.
That's right. A little bit
wonderful.
Crazy and John.
Yeah. Lisa
Great
and
to
John.
see them. Lisa and John, they were here. We all went out and ate, and they were here for a couple of days. Again, me and Miss Barbara's been here about a week. Mel and Nettie have been here a while. And also here with us is Day's Great Adventure.
Yes.
That's Greg and Shelly.
Yeah,
And they're here with us. But like I said, I'll play you a video here in just a little bit of all the folks who made it to Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous.
And we also have Adventures in Xanadu.
Those Adventures in Xanadu. Bear and Dawn are here.
Yes.
And I want a spatula. Check this spatula out. You see that spatula right there? Now that's a very special spatula. See the grate there is hooks, and of course it's a fish right here with a bottle opener where his little orifice would be right down here. And Bear won him a spatula that has a bear on it. We've had a lot of fun.
We've also had a great time with Rhonda. She's in today. She's our designations and creations.
Yes.
And good people. Oh my gosh, I have enjoyed Rhonda.
Yeah.
I am so happy we got a chance to meet her. But like I said, every time you go to any kind of a meetup, you're going to meet somebody that you have been following, or somebody that you heard about, or just somebody you want to get to know. And they don't have to be YouTubers themselves. It's wonderful when we get people that come in and support us and stuff like that. But Rhonda, I mean, what a great person. She's got good taste in music too.
She does have great taste in music. So Friday, we had door prizes given away. Yes. And they were donated by Mel and Nettie, living free zip codeless, right?
Yep.
And other folks made donations to the prize pot, and we had drawings and giveaways.
Yep.
And Little Bit Crazy and Jonnie, Lisa and Jonnie took just about everything.
Just about it. I think they had one ticket left, and we were beginning to wonder. But I do want to say, that was such a great idea.
Is it hot, or is it just me?
It's hot here.
It's hot.
It was a great idea to support, sponsor a meetup. And by sponsoring, what they did is they made up a big gift package.
Right.
And sold tickets. And then we were able to give the proceeds, which was everything from the tickets, over to our host.
That's right.
And it's just a tiny, tiny, tiny way of saying thank you. But everybody contributed a little bit, and it was just wonderful.
Dan says, I prefer stalkers versus subscribers. So much more dedicated.
I miss you sometimes, Dan. Even when you are in here, in the middle of the week, I just think about you, because you have the same sense of humor as my husband.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I just go, I wonder where Dan the Vintage RVer is.
I know.
It just pops in your head.
What's he up to and starting?
Yeah. So anyway, it takes a lot to host a meetup.
Yeah.
It really does. Just their time and energy, and you couldn't get a better host than KT and BJ. I mean, they're wonderful. But we had a great way. But yes, absolutely a wonderful way to raise funds for the host, because the host does. I mean, their time and their energy, and most of the hosts will feed you.
Right.
We also made sure Barrett was taken care of a little bit.
Oh, man. Barrett was just, it's hard to keep him away from the grill, and it was so good to me to Valerie, yeah. She was at Mayberry.
She was,
but she stayed in the RV.
Well, she didn't come until towards the end of Mayberry,
right?
But KT met her at the Hobby Lobby.
He did. He went to pick up vinyl for vinyl cutting.
Yeah. And
he asked the lady who was there, I don't know what I'm looking for. Can you help me? It happened to be Valerie, Barrett's wife from Gimpy Camper. But he's got a video coming out soon. You'll want to check it out. It was shot right here at the Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous.
Well, some of us got to be in it.
Right. And also, I'll have a video coming out.
Good.
And Charlie Grace will have videos in the near future. So be on the lookout for those. Just about everybody here was shooting some type of video, whether it's for Facebook or YouTube or what. I'm going to tell you what, it is hot in here.
Well, it's hot outside.
That air conditioner is kicking, but it ain't kicking enough.
Well, it's been nothing but running for the past 3 days.
I know.
On the generator. So anyway, it is warm in here. But we had a wonderful time, and we'll be back next year. And KT had to read everybody the rules. He's got this big banner, and nobody told me that banner was supposed to last 10 years. So when he asked me to sign it, I went really big on it. And
that was last year.
That was last year. And this year he corralled me. He boxed me in, folks. I don't like being boxed in. He boxed me into a little teeny tiny. I write my name real small.
A little bit crazy. L&J, yes. BJ and KT rock.
Absolutely rock.
They definitely do.
And they had their hands full this week.
They did. Other things going on in their life.
Family.
Still have the time to hang out with us and open their home and their property to us. And it's always a great meetup if you can all plan for it next year. Last
year, we had Jerry doing haircuts. He cut Shanna's hair.
That's right.
Crap. We all remember that.
That's right.
And this year, Dawn from Ventures in Xanadu, she opened up her beauty shop.
She did. Dawn did. And
she did an excellent job. I'm very happy.
Rhonda's hair, beautiful. That haircut was excellent. Rhonda says she's having service, spotty service, and she'll chat with us later. That's cool, Rhonda. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you at dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dawn did an excellent job.
Oh, yeah.
Put some layers in my hair, and I think all of us girls got a bit of a trim, except for Dawn. She was the only one that didn't get a haircut. But that was great.
I could have given her a haircut.
You could have.
She wouldn't have wanted it.
She wouldn't have wanted it.
No. I'm sure Bear has volunteered, but anyway, it was good to see them as well. I think, with the exception of Greg and Shelly, maybe Bear and Dawn came the farthest. Well, now, when you consider Mel and Eddie came from California, but that really wasn't for this trip. It was just on their, they had to come back this way. But I think Bear and Dawn are from Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course the Gimpy camper came from Tennessee. And so did Charlie Grace.
Right.
And they Valerie and Barrett went home, so they came here and then they went home.
Right.
So, but everybody's got different places that we're going after here, and hopefully we'll all be able to meet up again. But yeah, we had a great time.
What's Arkansas Woodcutter saying there?
Arkansas Woodcutter says he thinks he's going to water man in De La Rosa, New Mexico next year. YouTube leak project for info. Is that a hint?
Anyway, once again, Mark.
No, that's fine. We don't mind people talking about what they have coming up. We encourage that.
Yeah. Arkansas Woodcutter, again, did our devotion this morning.
Oh, what a great guy.
And it was great. And he has a lot of those devotions or sermons online. You can go check those out.
I've watched many.
It's a great channel. Excellent channel. Great people, too. And a connoisseur of all things crawdaddy.
Well, so is Valerie now.
Oh, I know.
We had such a great time having dinner together. Shanna, as Mel said, Jerry wasn't able to make it. The Black Pearl's in the shop and still in the shop.
Yeah.
So he and Sherry weren't able to make it this year. I know it was the beginning of travel season for a lot of folks. He's busy looking for batteries.
Yeah. Didn't decide to go south till I got here.
Make it. Jerry and Sherry couldn't make it because the Black Pearl's in the shop.
Yeah.
Dee and Chief couldn't make it because they had RV problems. I guess, we're all getting them ready to hit the road, and issues come up. So, Arkansas Woodcutter says maybe never again. Somehow I think we're going to run into you again here.
Oh, I think so.
I'm thinking that's
making an effort.
But we definitely got plans to do this for at least several years from here on in. Last week of April. Put it on your calendar now. And great time.
Still having a good time. Till we roll out tomorrow, we'll be having a good time.
Oh, yes. So
So where are we going from here, Miss Barbara?
From here, we're going to go down to Hammond, Louisiana, to a Passport America and spend a night. It's supposed to be a resort with a swimming pool and laundry and all that stuff. So hopefully it will be nicer than our last Passport America. And then we're going to be at Shields Air Force, Shields
CB base.
CB base.
Right, CB base.
In Gulfport, Mississippi. We'll be there for just about a week. And then we head home for a short period. And then we'll be hitting Florida. We'll be going to Carabel's, and that's down there by St. George. Is it St. George? Port George? George something? George Island? I don't know. But we'll be down there, and then we'll be at Panama City Beach. Then we'll be roaming.
Yep.
Then we have to hit Pensacola, and then we'll be roaming, and then we get to Colorado. And then we'll make our way to the RV Jamboree in
Helena, Georgia.
Helena, Georgia.
Listen, I'm like the old Southern preacher now, the old Pentecostal preacher. Ha! I got to get up and get me a handkerchief. Ha! I'm so hot.
Well, okay.
I'm burning up.
That's because you've been trying to put batteries in. But anyway, so we've got a couple places to go and a couple people to see. We've got some obligations. And after our trip to Helena, Georgia, we're kind of open. So we'll hopefully be able to see that, see where we're going to go from there. Maybe get down to Texas. He wants to go to the RV school, especially since everybody has RV issues.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I'm burning up in here.
Cruises
Can I get an email?
Are going to be at the YouTube Jamboree in
Excellent.
October. Excellent. We may be a day or two late because we're driving from Colorado Springs straight to Georgia with some little stops, overnight stops, because
RV Ashes in April says, impressed that you have your time so planned out. I don't know where we will be Tuesday.
Well, I have my time planned out, but I can't tell you what day of the week today is. So, sometimes it doesn't work for us. But yeah, she
does. She does a good job of planning. She uses RV Trip Wizard from RV Life Pro, and she's starting to get better and better at it.
Yeah, and what I do is, like I mentioned, next year's Slo Mo Rendezvous.
Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous, right?
Is going to be here, and we know it's going to be the last week of April. So I'm already putting that in my 2023 travel plans.
Right.
So all I have to do now is figure out where I'm going to go before I get there. You're only going to be there Friday early Sunday. We'll probably be pretty close to that time frame because we're driving 1,400 miles and leaving on a Monday before the actual weekend. So it may take us until Friday to get there, but we're looking for it. So,
this is as hot as it's been, but I bet you it's cooler out there under that shed. Probably got a breeze blowing.
Probably, and that might be part of our problem.
It might be. Cruising, Coleman's wearing a long sleeve shirt, Shanna Craft.
I was talking about being careful about the weather.
Oh, I thought she was talking about me.
Weather aware during your travels. All of you are traveling. He is wearing a long sleeve shirt and sweating, but this man doesn't wear short sleeve shirts.
I don't wear them. I got thin skin, and I'm on blood thinners, and my arms stay bruised up, horribly bruised up. It just runs in my family, and I hate it. It's almost like I got tattooed sleeves up my arm, but it ain't tattoos. It's all bruises because I'm always tinkering with something.
He always is. Doreen says that she is booked for 2 rallies and she's not going to be able to make our little jamboree. But we'll see you again.
Melanetti says, no breeze blowing under the awning. I guess we're all kind of smoldering for a little bit here.
B&D Crafts and More.
Hello, B&D Crafts and More.
Right,
thank y'all for being members of RV Underway. We certainly appreciate it. You'll notice in the chat there, all those folks who have those specialty icons, those are members. James Catanese is a member, and also Johnny's Journey is a member, and Dee from Foreverland RV is a member.
Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Bug.
Thrifty Angela.
it's great to see you guys.
Idlecruises, who are on a cruise, I think, or flew out. Anyway, they're traveling.
And John from
oh yes,
yeah.
John from over
the Hill RV. Absolutely.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you.
But
guys.
we thank y'all for being members. It's not a lot, but it helps out a little bit. I edit use an editing software that takes a monthly fee to keep going, and your little contributions are perfect for that, if not just for that. And I certainly appreciate it. Me and Miss Barbara do. And of course, a lot of it we spread around anyway.
We do.
We have, charities that we donate to. Anytime we get a super chat, that's always going forward to some charity. So either a Christian charity or a veteran charity, or both, a Christian veteran charity, veteran Christian charity, or something like that. But we like to do that. So just know that it's going to a good place for a good cause. B&D Crafts, I'm doing better.
Yeah. So, well, and Shannon's asking Brian if he's still in the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
So hopefully we'll hear something.
What is the latest? Maybe you know. What is the latest on Larry and?
Their boys graduated college.
Yeah.
So.
But is Larry doing better? I know he's back to editing.
He is doing a little bit better, but he's still having to go in and out. And, he's got good days and bad days like all of us. But he's doing better, but he still has a long road to go.
Yeah.
But the boys, Alice put on it. She's got 2 boys now that graduated from the University of Florida. So I told her, she said, I bet you're proud.
Go Gators.
But,
if I wasn't an Alabama fan, that would be my team. I was born in Panama City, Florida, and I've always had a kinship with the Florida Gators. I'm a diehard Crimson Tide fan, but if I were not, and that's one of the most miserable games when Alabama plays Florida, which is not every season, but does come around every now and then.
So Doreen has now moved off to Tennessee.
Dreaming Out Loud RVing.
Ray Jen Adventures. They're friends of the Wayward Waggs. That is Ray and Jennifer. Thank you for being here.
Great to see y'all. We really appreciate it. We come on every Sunday, and it ain't about the number of people. It's just about a friendly Sunday afternoon chat. Sometimes we have a format as to what it is we'd like to do. Most times we don't. We just chat. We watch the chat. We chat with you guys and tell you where we are, and you tell us where you're headed next. And it's just a good time in here. But Ray Jean Adventures, thank you so much. And yes, roll tide. Roll tide.
Anyway, War Eagle. Let's see. Doreen says she is near Johnson City, Irving.
From the song Wagon Wheel, Johnson City, Tennessee. I've been to Johnson City.
Bear says hiya. And he says, thanks to Ricky for being gentle for my first time eating a crawfish. And he said it was yummy.
Bear and Dawn from Adventures in Xanadu. Yesterday, we had the first annual RV blowhard competition. And we sought to find out who had the loudest air horns. And I rolled in here without air horns working. So I had to spend a couple of days tracking down a air supply problem, or a solenoid, or a fuse, or a relay. And I finally found it just moments before the competition. And that's the winner right there. But it was fun. And Bear, although they came on their travel trailer, they got a country coach at home. I believe it's Country Coach, and he had a video on his phone of his air horn. So Barrett, the Gimpy camper, had his sound level meter or decimal meter, and was able to register the sound level from each RV at 20 feet. We marked it off. And Bear had his on the cell phone, and we held the level, the decimal meter up to the cell phone, and he blew his air horns and almost came in third place. But yeah, we had a great time last night. We went out and ate at a great, it was called Claw Daddies. Yeah, Claw Daddies. And we all got a combination of fish, shrimp, chicken, crawfish, po' boys, whether it was shrimp po' boys or oyster po' boys. And but we all had a great time, and Bear ate a crawfish, and Barrett's wife, Valerie, I thought she was going to take the crawfish home. She wasn't too keen on the taste of the crawfish, the meat and sucking the head and all that stuff, but she spent the rest of the meal putting the little crawfish parts back together until she made her a whole little crawfish. So my nickname for her from now on is going to be Barrett and Crawfish, or Crawdad from the Gimpy Camper. But it was great to see them again. And yes, Barrett did a whole bunch of cooking. Those of you who know Barrett, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And but Bear and Dawn, it was great to see them. They're still here. We'll spend the evening with them, and I think most of us are rolling out tomorrow. And I do think
Cray Cray, you can call her Cray Cray, because that's what Mel says. It was Cray Cray.
It was Cray Cray.
Cray Cray.
It was Cray Cray. But I think KT and BJ have some obligations next week, beginning Tuesday.
Yeah, they're going to be hitting the road. They're going to be moving. They said they're going to hit it hard and heavy for about a year. Be moving trailers and fifth wheels around the country. So they're going to be leaving.
They basically said, you don't have to go home, but you can stay here.
You can stay here.
That's the way they are. They're great folks.
And we got to meet some boondockers.
We certainly did. That was so neat to see them.
That was a lot of fun.
Her name was Nancy?
Her name was Nancy, and I think his name was Kurt.
Kurt and Nancy.
I didn't catch their last name.
Stopped over for a night, set out by the LP gas grill with us, the fireplace.
They came in for a Boondockers welcome, because KT's a Boondockers welcome.
Right.
And they came in for a Boondockers welcome, and of course we immediately adopted them and brought them into the fold. And so we're really going to be interested in seeing what kind of review they give KT.
Well, I tell you what, since I've been here, we've picked up 4 subscribers.
Did we?
Since we've been here.
Yeah.
So thank y'all. We appreciate it.
But it was a lot of fun. He got to see what it was like to be hanging around in this community.
Yeah.
And I think they got a lot of tips from a lot of us, and I really think that they enjoyed themselves.
Yeah.
We gave them a list of all of our YouTube channels so they could look us up. So it was interesting. Sue from Lucky Dog Productions moderators here.
Hello, Sue. Good to see you. Thank you so much. And Dan, the vintage RVer, as y'all can see in the chat there, some diesel to get you out of the campground. Yeah. That's going to buy some diesel.
Well, Dan, you're going to need to be picking up some fuel for yourself.
That's right. But Dan, thank you so much. Dan dropped a $20 super chat. And you know what that does? That brings out Captain Boney. Dan, we certainly do appreciate it. And we'll forward that on to a worthy charity. Guaranteed. Here's Captain Boney for you, Dan. Captain Boney. Dan, the vintage RVer, thank you so very much for that $20 super chat. And maybe we are the charity with the gas diesel prices the way they are.
Mel says that Captain Boney does the Mel dance.
He does.
Oh, folks, wait until you see that
one.
Oh,
my gosh. I probably already have. Most of them probably already have. I think Nettie has posted some
on the Facebook page.
On the Facebook page. So do go check out Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous. on Facebook, you'll see just
Lots
a
of
little bit of what
pictures.
we were doing and
Yeah.
the fun we've been having since we've been here. And you guys will want to try and plan next year. You really do.
Yeah. So
the more the merrier.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait until we start loading them up down the road.
Oh, that's right.
Although there's a big lot here, guys. There's going to be room.
There is plenty of room.
Yeah, Shanna said she saw a snippet of the male dance. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo.
It's not the stanky leg, but it's kind of like the stanky leg.
He's got talents, ladies. He's got talents we never knew about. Talents we never knew about.
Yep. The diesel prices are just highway robbery. They're, I will admit, though, we have the TRD card, TSD card, EFC. Anyway, we have the fuel card that Mel and Nettie turned us on to a couple of years back to get the discount, the group prices on gas, diesel. At truck stops, and the whole time we were driving over from Alabama through Mississippi, we stayed in Mississippi, and then of course we come up here. I've been watching the truck stops, and the whole trip they were in the $5.20 zone, $5.20 something, most of the way. And we stayed at a Passport America campground just over the Mississippi line before we rolled in here last Monday. And pulling out of the little RV park, we actually had to drive through a diesel lane for the convenience store next door.
Yep.
That was the way out. And it was $4.86. So I just stopped it right there and filled up. I mean, the card is great for the discount and everything, but sometimes you just got to shop those prices using Gas Buddy or any of those other apps that are out there. I'm going to see if I can.
And we celebrated Chief's birthday, even though Chief wasn't here.
That's right.
So we had fun.
Right here, I want to show y'all a video. And this is this was Friday evening when we were all sitting around the campfire. Okay. And this is just a few of the channels that were here. Hope you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Nettie, and I'm with Mel and Nettie's living zip codeless, free, whatever she lived. I'm Barbara with RV Underway.
I'm Charlie Grease with Charlie Grease Adventures.
KT with Slow Momentum.
Rhonda D with Our Destinations and Creations. A little bit LC. Lisa.
Hey, Jonnie.
Thumper.
A little bit LC.
Thumper.
Dawn from Adventures in Xanadu. My husband Bear's upside down right there.
I'm her other half.
There you go.
Shelley and Greg Day, Day's Great Adventure. Nettie, Mel.
Oh.
What's her channel name?
Mel and Nettie live in free zip code.
Hello, my name is Barrett. I'm with the Gimpy Camper.
Thank y'all.
Hi, I'm Mel from Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. Just got a new Prevost.
We can't wait to take it home.
Can't wait to take it home.
So yeah, we've been having a large time.
Very large.
And eating large.
We need to say hello to Judy and Ron.
Hello, Judy and Ron.
And that is Full-Time Dream.
Full-Time Dream.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at him. Look, I gotta show you this. Look at him. Watch. I don't know if you can see this. I'll turn my camera.
Oh, it's too bright.
You tone it down a little bit. You can't see him. Anyway, it's KT out there cleaning my window. Yeah.
And that's Kate. Oh, no, not Caitlin. I don't want to say that. Let's see. What Kate? Katie Tom or something. He got his blonde wig on. And Cody's barking at him.
He's out there doing the windows.
We needed the windows done.
He looked at them long enough. Get that back down here. There we go.
Yeah, look at your windshield. I wish it wasn't so bright out there.
I know.
He doesn't know, so he's still cleaning.
Anyway, KT is washing the windows.
That's right. It says good folks. They're not concerned about promoting their channel, but hanging out and practicing their social skills. You know what? That's true. I mean, we all
I'm going to
try.
put Cody in the bedroom.
Okay. We all try to work on our channels and stuff like that. And whatever we can get, we can get. But the most important thing when we get together on a meetup is meeting up with folks, getting out there and having a great time. So, yeah, all we could see was a bright light. We might have to bring them in. Tell them the inside of the windows need to be done now.
Come on in here. Put the dog up. Come on.
Look at here, yeah. We couldn't see you because it was too bright outside. So we're bringing you in.
Well, I was just cleaning the windows for you.
Cody, there you go. Isn't that a good looking man?
Ah, look at there.
Look at that. Look at that.
And as I get older, I'm still going to keep my long hair. All right, I go back to doing the window, Mr. Ricky.
Thank you. I appreciate
I go
that.
back to do the window, Mr.
Thank
Ricky.
you.
Yes, sir, Mr. Ricky.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Ricky. Don't need me, holler, Mr. Ricky.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Ricky.
Woo-hoo.
Bye, Barbara, you too.
Okay, me too. Yeah.
It's okay, Cody. Cody says somebody was in the RV.
Somebody come in this RV.
Some strange hairy man was in the RV. Looking good, KT. Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous 2022. It has been a blast. Yes, ma'am, we're okay. We're okay.
Yeah, he did sort of look like Sammy Hagar. And then as the hair started going back, it started making me think of Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah. It started becoming a skullet. Instead of a mullet, it was a skullet. Yeah, it was, you're right. Regine at Adventures, it just like
Sammy
Hagar. I remember having hair like that too, Dan. And KT does too. Me and KT share one thing in common. We had curly hair when we were younger and wore our hair in a white boy afro. So, you know, we sported an afro. I did my senior year in high school. I was in ROTC up until my senior year, and they didn't have a 4-year program. So I was on my own to do what I wanted to for a year or two.
That's a dangerous thing.
I know. And then I joined the Navy, but I did have a year, about almost 2 years where I had an afro. And I'd stand in front of the mirror and print that thing. And a little bit says, he's cute with that hair. I don't know about that now.
No,
I don't know if I go that far.
The hair was nice.
We're liable to get demonetized for telling lies. You know, there is a truth bureau now.
Oh, yeah, we have
the Bureau of Truth and the
Department of Disinformation.
Disinformation.
That means
Lord have mercy, let us not say
RV
anything.
dog.
I had a redhead afro for a short time.
And she says perm gone bad. I understand that because my hair's got a little bit of natural curl in it.
That's Bob Ross, Dan. Bob Ross. It did kind of look like Bob Ross.
And my mama put a perm in my hair one time.
Yep.
And with my natural curl, it frizzed. It did nothing but frizz. Of course, it frizzes when it gets wet.
I hated it because since I had naturally curly hair, that one year I wore my hair just in tight curls in an afro. Every time you'd show up at a family reunion or go over to your aunt's house or cousin's house, all the women were like, oh my gosh, you'd love to have your hair. Well, there's only happy accidents. That's right. A happy little accident. Got to put a little tree here. Happy little tree here. Gonna dab a little snow on these branches right here. You know, I actually bought a Bob Ross wig.
You did?
And to do a Bob Ross themed RV video. Just one of the many ideas that's still sitting in the can, and I hadn't gotten around to it. But the video was going to be about happy little accidents. I was going to collect a bunch of other people's accidents, things that went wrong on their RV, and I was going to paint them into a video like Bob Ross would do. So maybe I'll still do that. Y'all don't steal my idea now. Don't you go stealing my idea. It's like it says on the back of the Gimpy Campers trailer, fifth wheel.
Yeah.
It says, "That there's an RV. Don't you go falling in love with it now." Of course, it was Cousin Eddie's RV. Got about 12 more minutes. We really appreciate it. Let's see. Backgrounds aren't visible in solo layout. You can crop solo layout in settings. I have no idea why that just popped up on my screen all of a sudden.
I know.
But anyway, it's the last weekend of April every year. So if you can at all plan ahead that far, at least put it on your calendar and think about it and try to be here. Again, a lot of folks didn't make it because their rigs were broke down or they had urgent obligations that kept them from being here. But we really appreciate it. And we celebrated Chief's birthday. And we thanked them for their prize. They sent a barbecue set of kind of a cookery, cutler, what am I trying to say? A cook set for a barbecue cook set, a utensil set. It was great. And they sent that, and other folks sent prizes as well. Again, Blue Wave Bob did. Blue Wave Bob and Debbie sent some prizes.
Yeah.
And RV Dog is here. So maybe next year. Excellent. That would be fun.
Timmy Ray did not make it.
Timmy Ray didn't make it.
And we can kind of leave it right there for right now. Dan the RV says he still keeps his winter hat and with the ear flaps.
Oh, with the ear flaps, like Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, plaid bathrobe and rubber boots, just in case he visits his wife's relatives in the RV.
That was his. Clark's wife's bathrobe.
Yes.
I remember him looking out the window, looking out the curtains, going, and she's looking over his shoulder, and she goes, "Isn't that my bathrobe?" Cousin Eddie had her bathrobe on.
But we've had lots of entertainment. People are great, and when you get together in a crowd where somebody's a clown, everybody becomes a clown. And we
That's
just
right.
have a good time. So
I was going to play another video of dinner last night, but I think that video is also looped in with the first video you saw. So I'm going to play it anyway, because at the end of this video, which you've already seen, is just all of us enjoying dinner last night. So just watch it again.
hi, my name is Nettie, and I'm with Mel and Nettie's living zip codeless free, whatever she lived. I'm Barbara with RV Underway.
I'm Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures.
KT with Slow Momentum.
Rhonda D with our destinations and creations. A little bit Elsie. Lisa.
Hey, Jonnie.
Thumper.
A little bit LC.
Thumper.
Dawn from Adventures in Xanadu. My husband Bear's upside down right there.
I'm her other half.
There you go.
Shelley and Greg Day, Day's Great Adventure.
Nettie, Mel.
Oh,
What's her channel name?
no, Nettie live in free zip code.
Hello, My name is Barrett. I'm with the Gimpy Camper.
Thank you. Hi, yeah, I'm Mel from Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. Just got a new Prevost.
We can't wait to take it home.
Can't wait to take it home.
All right, why don't you get there, buddy?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I hope I'm doing it right.
There you go. That was us last night. Come on, solo layout. There you go. That was us last night at Claudetti's. Really kind of back toward North Monroe, Louisiana.
Yep.
Great little town, Bastrop.
Bastrop's a nice little town.
It's a cute little town. Got a festival coming up next Saturday. We thought the festival was this Saturday, yesterday. It wasn't. It's the first Saturday in May, so we didn't get to go to that. But they do have a huge Walmart, so don't worry now. If you come to the Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous 2023, you got a Walmart, a Wally World less than 6 miles away.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
6 miles.
So don't worry about it. Find what you want. Tractor Supply in town too.
Yeah.
Get your tanks filled up, your propane, stuff like that. So it's really a good, boondocker's welcome location.
It really is.
So much room and quick access to the 165, the highway leading north out of Monroe. And
not far from the interstate.
It's not far from the interstate at all. What is it, 20 miles back down the road and you're on I-20?
That far, but still.
Maybe not that far. Right. And you're back on I-20 and headed east or west. So quick access, great place. So if you're ever in this area and you need a stopover for the night.
Or several nights. They don't care how long you stay.
Several nights. They're great folks. And most of us in here already know KT and BJ, and their hospitality is incredible. And believe me,
if you're like at that time the only boondocker, you'll probably have electric and water. You'll probably have power and water.
Probably.
Because I think they've got like 4 of them hooked up to power. But yeah, I'll try to make plans for it. That's exactly what I did this year. Is I just put it in my calendar, put it right smack in the middle of my RV trip wizard, and then I just had to make plans to come to it and plans to leave. So
how long have I got to drive tomorrow?
Tomorrow you're driving 225 miles.
225 miles to Hammond, Louisiana?
Yeah, to I don't remember the exact name of it. Hidden something.
It's a Passport America Park.
Passport America Park.
And if you don't already know, we're Passport America ambassadors. And if you'd like to know anything about Passport America, you can hit us up at rvunderway@gmail.com, rvunderway@gmail.com, or simply go to Passport America on the internet and find out more about it. It's a $40 membership, and it definitely will pay for itself. Let me tell you what we paid. We stopped in Bovina, Mississippi, just across the Louisiana line the night before we arrived here. And had we gone to a Flying J or a TA or a Love's or something like that to pump our tanks, it would have cost us, since I don't have a membership, I have a membership at Flying J Pilot, it would have cost us $7, but usually it's about $10 to pump your tanks. Or you'd have to go to the rest area. We stayed at the park overnight for $13. And it was literally right off the highway.
And the only reason it was $13 is because I used a debit card. If I paid in cash, it would have been $12.
So we've already paid off more than a quarter of our membership to Passport America, and we'll definitely pay it off on our way back.
Tomorrow we're getting a $25 discount.
There you go, $25 there. So we've just about paid that thing off. Call it paid off. And then it's just, it's great discounts. And about 1,600 RV parks in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. So
and just know that some are going to be really, really nice, and some are going to be not so nice. But still,
it's a stop for the night.
For the night.
That's right.
So.
And it's not bad if you're just going to use the RV to pivot from, hit your RV and then go out and see some sights and come back, go out and see some sights, go out and get something to eat, come back, that type thing. So the park we went to in Boniva wasn't a destination park, but it was a stopover. And like I said, it would have cost me $10 to pump tanks at TNA or TA, and it only cost us $13 at that park. So anyway, before we get off here today, we want to take this opportunity to thank Dan, the Vintage RVer, for his $20 super chat. Thank you so very much. We certainly do appreciate that. We also want to thank our channel members, those who have purchased memberships at RV Underway. We thank you guys for that. We want to thank our host here at the Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous 2022, BJ and KT, and their great piece of property here in Bastrop, Louisiana. Thank you guys so much for everything. We want to thank Barrett and Valerie for the excellent food.
Oh, let me tell you what, 2 nights in a row, Valerie made a huge plate of very large chocolate dipped strawberries.
Not only were they chocolate dipped strawberries, she put designs on them. She took the time. It was incredible. Also to Mel and Nettie, yes. Living Free Zip Codeless, for their sponsoring this year's Slo Mojo Cru Rendezvous 2022. And we thank them and their prizes as well. And Charlie Grace, last night, Charlie Grace won a 17-inch Blackstone grill with the bag, the carrying case, and some tools. So that was the grand prize last night. So congratulations to Charlie Grace, and thank you to Mel and Nettie for making that possible.
Yes. Our
time is up. Don't forget, BB and Nettie will be on later, BB3, with a Murder Mystery Haunted History.
That's right.
And I want to thank you folks who hung with us for the full hour. We certainly do appreciate it. And we'll be on down the road at Shields next Sunday.
Yep.
That is the Navy CB base.
Yep.
The fam camp down there next Sunday. So until then, what a great, wonderful sunny day in Bastrop, Louisiana. And until we talk to you again, fair winds and following seas.